and salutations, friends. Picking up where we left off, and I'm not really sure what this town's called. Interesting thing would like to point out is that this town is kind of like, I think it was called Cantlin, the castle town in Dragon Warrior 1, or Dragon Quest 1. I don't think that's a coincidence. In fact, we'll see what its name is. What's it? Love fighting? It's Arcbolt, so it's nothing like, nothing, name isn't anything like Cantlin, but it is reminiscent of Cantlin, which was a castle town. This is Arcbolt Castle, right? You look tough enough and you go. Right, you look, okay, so they say the same thing. So we'll explore, see what they have to offer. Did you see the sign outside and come to join the army too? Yeah, sure. I was hoping to enlist, but it seems like the king is only interested in really tough soldiers. So I guess he's not really tough. That's a shame. Ow. I'm a mercenary in training and all around hard man, so when I saw that sign I was over the moon. But then that lad in there gave me a right whipping, and now look at me. Suppose I need to train a wee bit harder. Ow. So this really is reminiscent of Cantlin. The layout isn't at all the same or anything like that. But it does have like that enclosed, fortified feel to it. The cave what goes to the other side of the mountain collapsed in an earthquake. They tried to fix it as quick as they could, but then all of a sudden this big hole opened up and a bunch of horrible monsters seeped out of it. Must have been some of Myrtle's surviving minions. Just when I thought peace had returned too. What a life. Wayfarer's Pass to the northwest is closed. I wonder when it's going to reopen. The last thing I need is to be stuck in this place forever. Yeah, I wonder, like in a world like this, what do these monster attacks do to the economy? I mean, I guess a state of constant warfare in some ways is a tremendous strain. In other ways, it is kind of a boom. So there's that. But also, you have these adventurers and stuff pillaging, gold and all that from these monsters and money, which I guess the monsters themselves plundered. So I imagine it must be pretty catastrophic. Like, I know that's a strange question to ask in a video game where such a thing isn't a concern. But, it would be something to consider if I were ever making my own game. Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy? Full plate armor. Nope. Silver cuirass. So it looks like, just about everyone can benefit from that thing. Dancer's costume. We already have that. And the iron shield will not really. Magic shield. Well, that looks fancy. Shamanic shield that reduces damage from magic-based attacks. So yeah, there's I guess we'll end up getting we need 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll end up getting 5 cuirass. Wow. So is there any? Okay, there we go. So yeah, give us wow, that's a big chunk of change. The bag. I guess I'll end up equipping this stuff. I hate to do it to you guys, but if you want, you can just skip through. I know it's not the most exciting thing, and it looks like we don't have enough money for all those shamanic shields, do we? Let me look again. Magic shields. So we would need 5 of those. Yeah, so that's 25k. I do have enough in the bank though. Maybe if I sell some stuff, so we'll fool around with all that stuff in a little bit. Maybe we'll find the bank. Steel broadsword. Huh. Well, it's not all that great actually. We have some of them. I didn't really realize Nevin could use the Morning Star. I don't know how much use or meaning that has though. Battle axe. So, yeah, there's a few useful items here. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just do all that off screen. And, you know, just get all equipped up and stuff. Because I might have to sell a couple odds and ends and stuff to kind of make ends meet for all those items. King Claymore is a fine figure of a man to be sure. But it's the might of our army that keeps Arcbolt going. Those lads are all heroes. I'm sure if they're, you know, constantly fighting monsters, they definitely do get hero status. Talk to this lady. I heard that Myrtle is no more, but that doesn't explain why monsters are still roaming about. Brave soldiers of the Arcbolt army have been traveling to and fro hunting them down. Me, I'm just asking the gods to look after them in battle, playing my part, as I like to say. Oh man. Yeah, let's see, wow, I'm really losing my train of thought. Once again, long day at work, so I'm a little bit punch drunk, as I like to say. And this is just an inn. You know, for some reason I want to examine that picture, I don't know why. The picture hangs on the wall. Well, that was very meaningful. So I guess I don't have much of a choice. We'll talk to this guy. You're here cause of the sign? Yep. You're next, huh? I've got a busy schedule, but I suppose I can slot you in for a quick pummeling. You don't look like you've got much fight in you, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't give you a chance. Alright, let's get this over with. You prepared? I don't know, it passed my mind. It's kind of strange being in Arcbolt after, you know, you served King Somnus for so long. You know, there's so much to do with the whole phase of the game with Somnia. So Arcbolt is, you know, but I think, you know, that's kind of cool. You know, they really did manage to kind of establish a connection, you know, with all the NPCs and all that in the areas. Alright, let's do this fight. Enough blathering. What's his name? Bronson. That reminds me, of course, there's Charles Bronson. This is certainly not a fair fight. There's, of course, you know, we all heard of him. I remember a few years back someone told me about a movie called Bronson. It was about Britain's most violent criminal. And this guy would, like, he would fight anyone. He fist fight. He didn't, like, really, you know, like, go around shooting and stabbing people, but he would fight you with his fists. And, he was crazy. He was one crazy dude. Yeah, it's a shame, like, you know, you think a guy like him probably would have made a good boxer or something. But maybe he was just a little too crazy for it. But yeah, so that made me think of that. It was a good movie. There's a lot of, like, there's like a lot of weird stuff in it, if I remember correctly. And he had a tendency to take his clothes off, which was weird, and fight prison guards and stuff. So, you know, not work friendly. Not the kind of thing you want to sit down with your kids and watch. Although I'm sure that's kind of a no-brainer there. But you know, an interesting movie for those looking for something a little different. I don't know if they took that name at all from you know, from that character, from Charles Bronson himself. I know, I'm kind of just pounding away at this guy with the fight command. I should probably do other things, but unfortunately we really don't know. Well, so we could double up, we could knuckle sandwich him. Let's try that. I feel like knuckle sandwich, if I remember correctly, thief has a lot of accuracy. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but I kind of feel like if we could knuckle sandwich things as a thief, that would probably work pretty well. And it would be nice if we got the weapon effect, Carver's plain weapon, along with the knuckle sandwich, but because really there's not, it doesn't do a lot more damage. You take out that extra fire damage. This guy, he can take a beating. So we're gonna double up. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna have Millie heal. Main healer thief again, right? We're gonna have him do Megamorphosis. Megamorphosis. And we beat him. So much for that. Each party member gets 310 experience. Amos merchant level increases. You're a peddler now, Amos. And he learns a new ability, muster strength. Something tells me that might be useful. You really are pretty tough. I suppose I'll let you pass. Yay! Let's see what Amos's merchant abilities. We gotta get onto the tributes, I keep forgetting that. No, I can't get any of this right. Can we? I guess not. Well, next time we get in a fight, we'll see what you know, we'll see what it does. Not bad. Not bad soft stuff. At this rate, it's gonna be my turn before long. And that guy looks like he is a little bit of a badass. Hey, have you seen the rough-looking swordsman in the blue getup? Yeah. That's one of the hardest I've ever come across. That lad is one of the hardest I've ever come across. Excuse me. I tell you, he took down Brutus. I can scarcely believe it. Yes, Brutus is a tough guy. A tough cookie. Arcbolt soldiers are the dishiest in the world. They're so strong and rough. And that uniform. They train so much they're always coming to me for their high energy metal shakes. Yum. My dad's the hardest. He's definitely toughest soldier in all Arcbolt. Okay, so he did just lose to that swordsman. That guy must have cheated, or my dad had something in his eye. Yes, that must be it. I got a medal. Joy. Did we talk to this guy? I didn't sign up the army so I could patrol the castle. I want to bash something. I don't know, I'd kind of be cool with patrolling the castle if I had to. I heard there are monsters even Commander Brutus can't beat. What would we do if one of those monsters attacked the castle? Shiver. Oh, free treasure. Thank you. Come here. Oh, whoa. What is going on here? Oh, he got a slime uniform. Oh. That name. Hey, listen. You didn't see a strapping young man dragging a coffin behind his back, did you? He told me he was looking for the most powerful sword in the world. How dashing is that? Tee-hee. He seemed like some kind of loner to me. Too bad. I would have gladly kept him company. There's some armor on display. So, yeah, I want to see what the deal with him is. I guess we could recruit him. And I don't know if, you know, you can just kind of recruit everyone easily. Or if you have to do some searching, we should check that chest of drawers there. But I'll be checking. I will be checking. I guess we'll look around the outer wall here. There's something over here. There's steps. Berg Arg. Arg, that swordsman, he took a proper swing at me. Ow, ow. What do we have all the way down here? Most of the soldiers are out hunting monsters. There ain't many left of us here in the castle. Don't worry, as long as me and the commander Brutus are here, no one will get in. So, yeah. Looks like there's a plaque. Arcbolt Army Advisory. Keep at least one hand on your weapon at all times. Well, that's a way out. You always gotta remember to do this, see? I'm gonna do this and stuff happens. Fancy. This kind of reminds me of Breath of Fire 3. Breath of Fire 3 had much the same kind of style to it. This 2D sprites, 3D world. And, you know, I always kind of feel like I've probably said this before that the Nintendo DS is like a portable PlayStation with a touchscreen. It seems to have a very similar capability as the original PlayStation, which is cool. But yeah, Breath of Fire 3 kind of looked like that, and you could rotate the map much the same way. Down the stairs is where we train. When we train hard. Oh, hey, some hard training. Back off. You're getting in the way of my training, and I'm yawning. Hee-yah! Arcbolt Army Advisory. Live to serve the king, live to protect the people. Arcbolt Army Advisory. Trust the 3 T's. Training, training, and training. That's good info, or good advice, really. Yeah, that's one thing I always try to do, is I try to get better at what I do. You know, that's, it takes work. Hopefully I am getting better at things I do. What a pleasant breeze. It's good to see a little sun and breeze now and then again. Otherwise, you'd rot away. I suppose so. Patrol castle grounds complete. All clear. Sigh, I don't train barefoot on hot coals every morning just to do patrols. I want to see some action. Wow, that guy's pretty hardcore. Sorry, I had to get, take a sip of my beverage. The door is locked and it doesn't look like blah 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 blah. Now, I want to see, do we have a thief key? Yeah, so it doesn't do us any good. Let's talk to this punk. Can I talk to me? Please, I'm famished. Give me something to eat. Anything will do. I don't have any food on me, I don't think. Give him some seeds of reason. I'm sure they're delicious. What do we have here? And it's locked. Of course. There's nothing special. Look at the bookshelf. A book entitled V is for Victory. Jimbobo takes it from the shelf and reads an excerpt. Victory is not gained by charging at the enemy and unleashing everything you've got. True victory is gained by first protecting your allies and being aware of your own weaknesses. And only then can you look for chinks in your enemy's armor and sally forth to gain victory. Oh, I guess that's fair advice. Jimbobo looks at the bookshelves. Nothing interesting. Armor. What do we have here? Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe it's not butter. How the heck did I get over here? This place is so confusing. Hey, at least I've got some customer news now. Roll up, roll up. Yeah, give me item. Give me item. Nothing special. Oh, well, don't need it. Bye. We'll probably end up talking to the king, I guess, if we can, maybe. You never know if this game will let you talk to the king or not. Yeah, we'll probably try talking to him. It's a statue of a valiant warrior. We'll talk to this bard. Here's the flash lightning knight who's always winning every fight. Brutus! Here's the mean hard man who... Oh, I do apologize. I was just composing an ode to our beloved Commander Brutus. Are you yet to meet him? I assure you, you've never encountered such a splendid warrior. Lovely. King Claymore's just through here, but first, how about a little test of strength? Excellent. You think you can take us both down? Let's find out. Oh no, we're gonna get hurt. Brick and Brock. Brick and Brock. That's great names. Do I need to... I guess we could sap, but we won't. Because, our good friend Millie can probably do that better than us. We will kabuff. Do kabuffing. And let's see, muster strength. Save energy to bolster the next attack. Yeah. We're gonna muster our strength. And we're gonna do megamorphosis. I'm glad I did the, I'm glad I did Kasap, or Kabuff. Let's see, who is the weakest? Who's the weakest person at the moment? I guess Carter's looking pretty bad. Watch this, we're gonna do Megamorphosis. We'll see if it affects Megamorphosis. Well, I haven't really used Megamorphosis much, so that's probably not going to be very definitive, I guess. So, well, we did do some damage. Yeah, I don't think that was terribly conclusive, unfortunately. Alright, well. And it looks like our buddy... he took 2 hits for that. So Amos basically goes berserk when he is in that state. Which, you know, that's always a double-edged sword. So hopefully it won't cut the wrong way to him. We are going to have to buff up, that's for sure. And if they destroy our defenses too much, we will have a problem. Amos, and I don't mean to pun, Amos is a beast, man. Certainly wasn't a waste of time using him, or a bad idea to bring him in the party. This is a little annoying though. Yeah, I'll say that. Can she do anything? Oh, no kabuff. May as well get a little more defense. One thing I'm probably going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to sign off after this fight. I hate to do it, but I'm really exhausted. I'm actually kind of starting to get fall asleep a little bit at the Switch here. I don't want to do that. So what I'll probably do is after this fight I'll just... You know, I'll probably just edit it and make it a longer episode, maybe. We'll see how it goes. This fight is, this fight's a doozy. Oh, great. Recovered hit points, yay. Might as well start attacking him. This guy does not want to drop. I probably should have hooked everyone up before this fight. That's not too bad, but... Well, we took one down. Oh, there we go. Victory. Yet we get less experience for this fight. Explain that. You must have been training. Training. I suppose you've earned your right to see the king. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I think I'll just make this a two-parter. So I'll be back with more. I'll get some rest and I'll be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow. I will see you guys shortly. Guys, I am back. So when we last left off, we defeated those two in battle. I went to the item shop and I just bought some more magic shields, or 5 magic shields. I didn't buy more since I didn't buy any in the first place. And I put everyone's silver cuirasses on. I didn't really buy anything else. I didn't buy any of the weapons. Mainly because, in some cases, like Carver's case, he would have gained more attack power, but he would have lost the fire attribute attack. And in other cases, the attack power bonuses weren't really that impressive. I wasn't exactly blown away by them, so I simply decided to forgo that, and we'll probably just buy weapons later on. If anything, I just felt that those magic shields are probably worth getting. Everything else is kind of, mediocre equipment. I did take the evasion cloaks off of Millie, and I think Ashlyn had one. I'm not sure if that was completely wise, mainly because I don't really know what kind of evasion bonus they give, how it stacks up against, the silver cuirass and its mitigation and all that. But that's complicated. Not terribly complicated, but it's, slightly involved, so I won't go too deep into it, but I'm just saying I don't know if the silver cuirass was an improvement over the cloak of invasion. So we will talk to one of these guys. First, have a word with the king, will you? Name's Brutus, remember it well. I'm a double hard commander in the Arcbolt army. Everyone's really hard in this army, huh? But Brutus, he's double hard. Let's talk to the queen first. My husband is looking for a soldier. Not just any soldier, you understand, but someone even stronger than Brutus. It would be terribly convenient if it turned out to be you. Somehow I doubt it. I don't know. I think I have Deus Ex Machina on my side. So we'll talk to the king. Welcome, travelers. First, allow me to apologize for the rough treatment handed out to you by my soldiers. You see, I'm looking for someone strong, someone tough, with real spirit. Why, you ask? To smash the foul beast that's made Wayfarers pass its nest. She's quite a large creature, but I thought that Brutus and his soldiers would be able to take care of her. Turns out I was quite wrong. Soldiers were wiped out, and Brutus came back heavily wounded. Now, as you've probably heard, Brutus is the strongest soldier in this land. That's why I've had to look beyond my borders to see if I can find someone who can actually win this fight. And I'd like you to travel to Wayfarer's Pass and put an end to that blasted beast once and for all. First, I have one more battle for you. Are you willing to take the challenge? I'm going to take the Brutus challenge. Is this what this is coming to? Sure. Excellent, then it's sorted. Your opponent will be Commander Brutus. Dun dun dun. Of course. If you can't defeat him, then battle with the monster is pointless. I couldn't in good conscience send someone off to the battle knowing they had no chance at victory. He's a nice guy, I guess. And I don't know, I didn't think that would count as Deus Ex Machina. I guess, the main character in the game, very loosely. Maybe you could say that's a Deus Ex Machina thing, is the hero being the strongest in the game, the main character. Of course it's completely silly. The idea that some kid from the village could, whoop the strongest guy in a military state. I mean, it could happen, but it's kind of astronomically slim odds. And I know he is the prince and all that of Somni, I understand that, but, we'll just move on away from that. I'm not going to fall into that trap. Why don't you start by telling me your name? Jimbobo, is it? Right. I'll be waiting for you in the training room. It's in the southwest corner of the castle. I'll gladly take you on right now, but we can't be swinging swords around in here. Your Majesty, if you'd be so kind to join us in the training room. Very well. I wonder if Brutus will join us. Oh, how nice. He helped the queen to the off her throne. How romantic. How romances. You'd think a guy named King Claymore would be, rather brutish. This is the royal bedroom. If you don't have any business here, and you don't, then you should leave. We don't want to find the royal marital aids in here, do we? I hope I don't stumble upon something like that. I think I just set myself up. Scans the titles of the book on the shelves. They seem to be arranged in no particular order. Jimbobo decides to rearrange them in alphabetical order. Jimbobo gazes in the mirror. Jimbobo has a staring contest with the mirror and loses. I'm always afraid to look in mirrors because of a game called Clock Tower. The original one on SNES. It wasn't horribly scary. In fact, I would joke about it a lot. And then we got a Silk Road. Well, I guess we did find a marital aid. But yeah, not terribly scary. It was a good game though, and it was really, you could kind of say it was maybe not the beginnings of survival horror. I don't want to go that far, but it was kind of, yeah, I guess you could say that actually, because that and things like Sweet Home, that stuff really kind of were like, the first stirrings of that genre, which seems to be a little bit dead these days, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyway, I keep digressing, very sorry. Back to Clock Tower. There was something in that game with a mirror. I don't want to say too much in case someone wants to play it someday, but it always kind of made me a little bit standoffish about looking in the mirrors randomly. Do you really want to go through with this? You value your limbs, you may want to reconsider. Rest assured it will be a fair fight. I'll be monitoring the contest from here. What am I going to do? Put in game genie codes? I guess I could do that, right? Do your best. It's been a while since I saw a battle worthy of the name. What's the matter? You're not getting cold feet, are you? I haven't got all day, so get over there and show me what you're made of. Well, he is still a king. He doesn't, not terribly patient. Of course, he is a king, so, Could you imagine having adventurers coming in and wasting your time every day? Prepare to learn firsthand why they call me the Lightning Knight of Arkbowl. I didn't intend to make a habit of losing. Are you ready? Sure. Let's do this. Prepare to feel my steel. Is double hard steel. Ahem, let the battle begin. Brutus appears, and he's kind of generic. Oh, doesn't want to defend. We'll sap him. Why not, right? One thing that is a slight problem with this game, maybe they didn't want to, make the game too unbalanced or something. But if you'll notice, see, we use this claw, you get the firepower. Oh, he's a nasty guy. And you get the fire damage, right? And then, if we use the ability, hopefully it will work. Like Knuckle Sandwich, we're not going to get a bonus. You know, I think maybe they did that for balance reasons. There's something to consider. Ooh. Yeah, see, he didn't get that, bonus. Of course, it does say it's a bare-fisted attack. He did quite a bit, though, so I'm not going to complain. We're going to have to do some healing. Where are we going to heal? And we'll use double up, which is maybe not the smartest thing. But yeah, we'll do that. And we'll heal Millie. I think everyone else is looking. I think they could possibly survive another round. Yeah, he doesn't get, he does not get, he does not get that fire damage. Excuse me, I'm trying to think here. I have trouble with that sometimes. But yeah, he doesn't get that bonus on any of his special attacks. I guess they thought it would be, you know, maybe a little too extreme. As you can see, he does, you know, it does an extra 15 points of damage on this guy who's actually pretty tough. So, yeah, we can see how some problems would arise. Speaking of problems, we've got them. I really should have made everyone, like, maybe made them a priest for a little while. So everyone in the game, you know, in the party would have heal. I don't know if the abilities carry over like that, but if they do, it probably would have been in our best interest. And we'll heal again. Attack, and maybe another Kabuff. I don't think we can go wrong with that, right? We are getting our skulls kicked in. I mean, as you can see, Millie's getting absolutely wrecked. I don't know, he seems to really like her for some reason. I'm gonna do a Knuckle Sandwich. Forbearance. Protect allies from attack. Well, that looks useful, but we'll defend. You know, there are some... I almost never use the defend command with the... There are times when it's helpful, you know? So we got some hits in. We're not doing that great, but we're gonna hang in here. We're gonna mid-heal Amos. Hopefully that will help us out. Ooh. Good thing I used that that spell. The Kabuff spell, because he could have killed her. And if she goes down, I have the feeling everyone else will topple right behind her. It'll be pretty quick. And I didn't remember that Amos has heal himself. I didn't think of that. So if we need some extra help, we can have Amos help. Try Knuckle Sandwiching him again. It doesn't seem to be working very well. We'll give Carver... Yeah, I guess we'll give Carver a mid-heal. We'll have Amos attack. Should have guessed he was going to do that. Of course, Carver fails that one. And so I luck tonight. Flying knee. Try that. Yeah, I guess we'll mid-heal her. Yeah. Can't even talk anymore. Good thing we did that. Ooh, not enough MP. We're slightly in trouble. Okay, well, we'll have him attack. We'll have him, double up. We might as well go for broke at this point, to be honest. She has some hit magic points left, that's good. And we'll have him heal someone. I'm not sure. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm not sure what we can really do. We really should have made, you know, like I said, I don't know if these, whatever you want to call them, skills or spells or whatever they are, I don't know if they really carry through from class to class, but I think they might. But it would have been nice maybe if we made Carver a merchant for a little bit and got muster strength. I think that would work nicely. But, you know, you live, you learn. Well, let's see, we'll heal someone. We actually have our backs against it here. He's got us on the ropes. We have to give him that. Everyone's getting low. Dodges. And we get Kasapped. Not good. Maybe we can get a good round of attacks in here though. Yeah, we got him. Well, that's good. 450 experience. Someone leveled up. Carver. 8 hit points, 3 magic points. Attributes, you got some strength and agility, not bad. The contest is decided. The winner is Jim Bobo. Yeah, it took like 4 people to beat this one dude. What? I've been beaten again? How can this be? Well, yeah, fought 4 people. Usually that's a recipe for losing, especially if those people have battle experience. You know, really. Your Majesty, it seems as though I may have once again lost. Indeed, Jimbobo, you have proven yourself to be a true soldier. You clearly have what it takes. Brutus, thank you for your efforts. You may stand down. Sir. Walking away all butthurt. Jimbobo, you've shown me that you have what it takes to finish off that monster in Wayfarer's Pass. I'd like you to head there right away, but first I have something I'd like to give you. I'll be waiting for you in the throne room. Wink, wink, and nudge, nudge. Well, you beat Brutus, I don't believe it. We have a coffin. That's what we got. Jimbobo, I was very impressed with your performance in that fight. Nice and merciless. Well, he is a bit boorish. you know, well, maybe not boorish, but he is kind of like a warrior guy, so, you know, makes sense, right? Convinced that you have what it takes to defeat the monsters that lurk in Wayfarer's Pass. Naturally, I have a reward ready for you, something that has been in this royal family for generations. The mighty Thunderbolt Blade. Sounds good. For you to receive the reward, I'll need proof that you've defeated the monster's leader. To that end, I'd like you to bring me her corpse. I've prepared a coffin that you can use to carry the body. Don't forget to grab it from my chancellor before you leave. Now off you go. I'm relying on you, Jimbobo. Interesting. My husband has a request for you. Please be good, so good as to listen as to what he has to say. Here, take this coffin on your quest. You'll need it. Jimbobo receives a large coffin. I believe I've already told you this. Another warrior has been sent to the pass. He's already left. I'm afraid we only have one reward. Naturally, it will go to the first person to present us with the monster's remains. So I'm probably going to just hit the end, and we'll visit Wayfarer's Pass in the next episode. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's probably getting to be a bit on the long side. Welcome to our inn, weary travelers. Our rate is 120 per night. Sure. So I totally have that kind of money. Barely. I mean, actually, I have 2,000, so it's really not that bad. But, you know, when you don't have much, it feels like a big chunk. Okay, I forgot that she's not the religious leader. Whatever. Priest. All living creatures are blah blah blah. Save the game. Yes, please. Yes, let's record. Yes. So thank you so much, guys. I will be back with more. In fact, I'm going to make this next episode right now. So, you know, you'll see it later. And, yeah, as always, like I said, thank you so much for all the support. I appreciate it. I will be back with more, so until next time, good luck and happy gaming.